My name is Mary Alice Young. When I recall my time on Wisteria Lane, I think mostly of good things. Well-maintained lawns, and even better maintained housewives. Of course, there is another side to life on this idyllic street. A darker side, one that my friends and neighbors would do anything to cover up. While we all wish to be the person our neighbors envision us to be, there are always secrets we don't want our neighbors to know. Some are secrets in name only, out in the open for all the world to see. While others find that no matter how much they try to conceal the truth, somehow things always find a way to come back to the surface. As the most successful real estate broker in town, Edie Britt has always understood the importance of first impressions. A bad first impression can cause a prospective buyer to question their decision, while a strong impression will allow you to beat prospective buyers to the punch. However, first impressions can often be misleading. When Edie first met her new neighbors, she thought she had met the perfect family. But as Edie and everyone else in the neighborhood will soon find out, there's no such thing as the perfect family.
Welcome to Wisteria Lane. Now that you've created your family, the first thing you should try is moving. Using your mouse, click the floor beneath the flashing arrow to move into the living room. If you want to enter or leave your house, you can simply click inside or outside of your house and the door will open automatically. If you want to enter someone else's house, you'll need to select the knock option on their front door.
Hello, I'm Edie.
You are now involved in a conversation. To progress through a conversation, hover over one of the icons in the center of the screen to see what your dialogue options are, and then click on the line that you want to say. But choose carefully. What you say will have an
Okay, as Fairview's #1 real estate broker for 2 years running, I feel it's my obligation to show you around your new house. Do you mind if I come in? Thanks. Now let me give you a little dirt on this place.
Sometimes people have a lot to say. In those instances, a continue button will appear in the middle of the screen instead of the face emoticons you typically see. Click.
This house was actually built on an ancient Indian burial ground. Wow, I didn't think you'd be excited about that. You're kind of weird, you know that? Fortunately, I was just kidding. Besides, do you think I'd really tell you if it was? What kind of a saleswoman would I be? There have been a few newsworthy events on this street, however. Moving on. This is some nice furniture you have in here. Wow, nice big TV. Actually, I just remembered that I have an appointment I need to get to. Houses don't sell themselves, you know. Believe me, I wish they did sometimes. Anyway, if you need anything, call me on my cell. Here's the number.
At the end of a conversation, an exit button will appear in the lower center of the screen instead of standard dialogue options. Click exit to leave the conversation. The couch has 2 actions, sit and upgrade. Sit will raise your composure need. Upgrade will, when you're inside someone's house, you can choose to show full walls, show half walls, or hide walls altogether. Your relationship button shows your home panel, shows you the status of your home and family. Your needs button helps keep your cell phone, lets you call and receive. Your map button shows you where everyone lives. Primary goals appear inside your. If you ever find yourself stuck, your inventory button, indicated by a purse, is wherever your photos button indicated by a camera, is where you can take photos of people and places. To take a photo, click on the Take Photo button, then rotate the camera to get the shot you want.
Hello, I'm Bree Vandekamp. Well, aren't you a dear? I would, but I'm having coffee with the other wives right now. In fact, the reason I came over was to see if you wanted to join us. Just go across the street and to the left. It's the big blue house with brick on the bottom and the immaculate garden. You can't miss it. Excellent. See you soon.
If you're ever unsure of where to go, follow the blue compass arrow at your feet and it will guide you to where you need to go next in order to progress with your goals. You should check your mail every day. You never know what you're going to get. You should check your mail every day. You never know what you're going to get. You've just acquired an object. To look at it, click on the flashing Inventory button, represented by a purse, in the lower left corner of the screen. Tending your garden will raise your happiness need and increase your prestige in the neighborhood. This is the home of Paul Young, widower and ex-husband of Mary Alice Young. Everyone has grown more suspicious of Paul after Mary Alice's suicide, and especially so after he was blamed for the death of his neighbor, Martha Huber. Although nothing was ever proven, no one really trusts him. This is the home of Susan and Julie Mayer. Susan is a single mom who works independently as a children's book author and artist. Julie is her doting daughter who spends half her time at school and the other half taking care of her impulsive but well-intentioned mother. This is the home of Bree Vandekamp and her children Andrew and Danielle. Bree is a perfectionist who runs a tight ship. Everything around her must be immaculate. Andrew and Danielle, on the other hand, don't really see eye to eye with her. Ever since her husband Rex died, Bree's control over her children has been slowly slipping away.
My, glad you could make it. And look at you, all dolled up for a girls' night out. Why don't you make yourself at home? Everyone is excited to meet the new girl on Wisteria Lane.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Solis, but you can call me Gabby. This whole thing, it's nothing special. Stella gave it to me years ago, but around here, it's practically haute couture. Well, I don't want to be immodest, but I was actually an incredibly successful fashion model before I married Carlos and moved to Fairview. I suppose. I mean, I miss it sometimes. But life here still has plenty of excitement, believe it or not. So, what does your husband do? A doctor. I guess we know that you're well taken care of. We should go shopping sometime. I know all the best places around here. You sound like a woman after my own heart. We're going to get along fine. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. Stop by my place anytime, neighbor.
Howdy, neighbor. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Lynette Scavo. Let me do a little preemptive strike here and apologize in advance for anything my brood might do to you or your house. They are amazing kids, but you know how it is? Sometimes they just get a little out of hand, especially when the three boys get together. I find it's better to prepare the uninitiated for the worst. My twins sometimes act like they just escaped from a zoo, and my oldest just follows along on their adventures. When you work in advertising, you find all sorts of creative ways to deal with bad behavior. Tom and I found ways to handle them without resorting to spanking. Oh, yes. We traded staying home with the kids for the first couple of years, but now we found a way for both of us to work and spend time with the kids. I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years, so I understand. Oh, I don't want to keep you all to myself, but thanks for chatting. Have fun talking to the women.
Hello. So nice to meet you. I'm Susan Mayer. Oh, I'm not married anymore. Just call me Susan. No, Oh, it's okay. Just the standard happy marriage turned bitter divorce. At least I got something good out of it. My daughter, Julie. One day, I found out that my ex, Carl, was cheating on me with his secretary. So I did the only sensible thing. I kicked him out. Or he left. Depends on who tells the story, I guess. Well, I'm completely over him now. I can concentrate more on my children's books this way, too. So, tell me about yourself. What does your husband do? Really? I dated a doctor not that long ago. Dr. Ron. Didn't really end that well, though. See, the thing is, I had just remarried my ex-husband for health insurance purposes, and I tried to protect Dr. Ron's feelings by not telling him. But for some reason, he didn't get that I was just looking out for him. You're right. I need to stop beating myself up over it. I had better let you get around to the other gals. But thanks for listening. I appreciate it.
Now that we've gotten all the formal introductions out of the way, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself?
Oh, how nice. And how long have you and your husband been together?
Hello? You're a woman. Shouldn't that number be etched in your mind somewhere?
That's a very strange thing to say.
I'll say. Just what do you mean by that? My, I certainly wasn't expecting you to tell us that. I'm terribly sorry I asked. Perhaps we should move on.
I don't know, Bree. It's not that bad. I know I've got more than a few moments in my life that I'd like to forget about altogether.
Don't take this the wrong way, but that's just so weird. From what you're telling us, it sounds like there's a huge stretch of your life that you can't account for.
How could she possibly take that the wrong way, Gabby? I'd like to take this time to apologize on Gabrielle's behalf. Apparently she's been taking notes from the Edie Britt School of Social Etiquette.
All I'm saying is that when you only know about one half of your life, there's no telling when the other half might come back for a visit.
Ladies, what do you say we cut the small talk and get down to business,
I don't want our new neighbor to think I'm a snoop or anything, but I saw Edie do something questionable the other day. You won't think any less of me for divulging this bit of gossip, will you? I saw her sneaking around and digging through people's mailboxes while I was out jogging.
My mailbox?
No, it wasn't any of ours, but I thought you should all know about it.
What are you talking about?
Pills? So that's what she was looking for. I wonder what they are.
They're probably special extra strength birth control pills. You know, considering how much Edie gets around.
Or maybe it's something she puts in her date's drink to get them all riled up. Wouldn't put it past her.
You are so going to fit in great around here.
I agree completely, and while I would love to stay and continue this discussion, I gotta go before Tom lets the kids play one of his car racing video games again.
Yeah, I better get going too. I have some work to do on my book.
Your secrets button, indicated by a folder, is where all of the dirt that you've gathered on other people in the neighborhood is stored. Of course, if you do anything secret-worthy, it will be listed here as well.